Yeah, we're going up to the county of Donegal this time. Here's the hills of Donegal. Yeah, we talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or a cry of the owl banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But as the more where's Donegal, it's still a mystery. 'Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. By clubs, all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson haven't half bet. And it is shown it could be known for its multi-millionaires. And Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. 'Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north and south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Let's keep those hands up. Standing top of very cool would give me such a thrill. And hear them say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, 'cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. 'Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Here's the band. Put those hands. Hey, 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 hey. Hold on, Gary, hold on. Christ almighty, hold it. We're on the one road, share the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together now, who cares? North Bend, South Bend, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing the soldier's song. Though we've had our troubles down then, now is the time to make them up again. Sure aren't we all Irish anyhow? Now is the time, stand together now. We're on the one road, share the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together now, who cares? Come on! North Bend, South Bend, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swing along, singing the soldier's song. Baker, Taylor, every butcher's son, butcher, baker, shouldering his gun. A rich man, a poor man, every man alive, all together just like old lang syne. We're on the one road, share the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. Cork-a-Donegal, we're on the one road, singing along, singing the soldier's song.
Tinker and tailor, every watcher's son, butcher and baker, shouldering's gone. A rich man, the poor man, every man alive, all together just like old lang syne.
We're on the one road, sharing the one load, we're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, they may be the wrong road, but we're together, now who cares?
Everybody!
North Bend, South Bend, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork-a-Donegal, we're on the one road, swinging along, singing the soldier's song.
Night is darkest just before the dawn. From dissensions, Ireland is reborn. Soon will all united Irishmen make our land a nation once again.
We're on the one road, sharing the one load, we're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together, now who cares?
Come on!
North Bend, South Bend, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork-a-Donegal, we're on the one road, singing along, singing the soldier's song. Woo!
Are you all together now? Bring back the streaker, all is forgiven.
On the road again, I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again, seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. And I just love being on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again.
20 mile. First time in Scotland.
Of the world. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. The champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end.
She's electric. She's in a barrel full of eccentrics. She's done things I've never expected. I need more time. She's got a sister. Got a little time, mister. That old palm of her hand is a blister. But I need more time. And I want you. Got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, you know what I'm saying, but I need more time to you to be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She's electric and I'll be electric too. She's got a brother, don't get along with one another. Pull back off, fancy your mother, and I think she'll like me. She's got a cousin, like she's got about a dozen. She's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. And I want you to know, got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, you know what I'm saying, but I need more. 'Cause I need you to be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She is electric and I'll be electric too. And I'll be electric too. And I'll be electric and I'll be electric too. And I'll be electric too. Whoa.
I will be king, and you will be queen. Though nothing will drive them away, we could be them just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day.
nothing could keep us together.
Or we could be heroes just for one day.
We can be heroes. We can be heroes.
I can remember standing by the wall and the guns shot above our heads. We could be heroes
Just for one day.
We can be heroes. 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 We can be
I'd like to thank everybody for taking part today and raising money for CRUMLIN-Hospital. Everybody had a different route, different task, different story, but we all made it. Everybody made it home safely, which was the important thing. So, we have a representative here, Antoinette Kelly now, who's going to say a few words on behalf of CRUMLIN-Hospital and where the money goes and how it all operates. Antoinette?
Thanks a million. Great crowd here tonight, and more importantly, I suppose, a fantastic crowd today. I have to say the organisation for this event and for all the events organised by Mickey and the committee is absolutely outstanding. To be honest, you blow the rest of the country out of the park because you do such a good job. I'm thinking of hiring Mickey in to do some classes on how to fundraise and how to get a community together, because he really could teach us all a lot, you know. So fair play to Mickey if you give him a round of applause. Well, I just wanted to say that being out there today in the Market Square, it was really nice to see all the runners coming in, all the work that was put in, all the swimmers down this morning and the cyclists as well. Like, just seeing everybody out supporting them as well, their families, their friends, neighbours. It's exactly what it's like for when a child ends up in Crumlin. So for any child that ends up in Crumlin, the effects ripple out around everybody that's involved with them, whether it's their school, their neighbours, their families, the aunts and uncles, the grandparents. The milkman down the road knows that family is on the journey to Crumlin, and it really has an effect. So knowing then that the support that they get from that community and also from fundraisers like this is absolutely unbelievable, you know. The things that can be done in CRUMLIN-Hospital because of what was done here today, it just would blow your mind, you know. So I'll give you just a couple of examples of the things that will be bought this year because of the likes of these fundraisers. I mentioned it somewhere earlier, there's a new microscope that's needed in the eye department in Crumlin. Now unfortunately, this microscope, it costs about 85,000. The one they have in Crumlin is broken. So they couldn't have any eye operations for kids that have cataract problems, glaucoma and various other eye diseases. If they don't have one, they can't do the surgeries. If they can't do the surgeries, those children go blind. And there's a timing issue on that. At the moment, they've actually borrowed one from another hospital that they're making do with, but that's not the solution. You know, there's kids on the waiting list. So this is scheduled to be bought through funds being provided in the next few months to CMRF, and hopefully the new one will be in place in the hospital in the next couple of months. and those kids will have a direct effect of that, and their appointments won't be cancelled. So that's the impact that's going to be made from the likes of this fundraiser today. So fair play. Another thing I'm sure that you've all encountered are families in the region who make the journey up to St. John's ward, which is the cancer ward. So thankfully, through the likes of fundraising, I know there's been fundraising going on here for 10, 15, 20 years. 20 years ago, the cancer ward in Crumlin was doing the best it could in a bad building, in bad surroundings. In the last few years, there's been a new ward built, all single ensuite rooms. There's a teenage area for the teenagers in there to have, they have like pizza nights, they play Xbox, they're away from the Peppa Pig being played in the other playroom, and they just get to socialise a little bit more and not feel so isolated. There's also a really nice room which is called the Julie Wren room. It's a complementary therapy room. A lot of the kids are undergoing a lot of chemotherapy, so there's a lot of medication going into their body, a lot of chemicals, a lot of toxins. There's a nurse there that's paid by CMRF through fundraising, and she works through reflexology, acupuncture, homeopathy, and she works with the children to prevent nausea, to prevent sickness, to prevent anxiety, panic attacks, and hundreds of children benefit from that in the course of a year. It also really helps the parents. So parents who are like driving up and down that road a couple of times a week, who are spending weeks on end, sometimes months. Some families are there for 7-8 months at a time, and the parents don't get a break, and they're in the ward, and they're stressed about work, and they're stressed about mortgage, and they're stressed about their child and the next treatment plan, and they can go to that room, and it doesn't look clinical, it looks like a nice spa room. They'll get reflexology, homeopathy, they'll get to talk to a trained person in that, and even better, that nurse is actually a cancer nurse. She was working in paediatric cancer, so she knows the journey they're going on, and then she also knows how to talk to them and bring them through the really difficult times, and that wouldn't be happening without fundraising like this. So it's just phenomenal. We try and help the families, the children, the research that goes on, better treatments for a shorter time in a nicer environment, and hopefully the kids walk out the door and don't have to think about any Crumlin anymore, and you make that happen. So thanks a million.
Thanks very much, Emma. So we're just talking about the Julie Wren Fund. Last year's part of our fundraising, we donated part of the money directly to that fund, and we'll be doing the same again this year. So also that'll help not only the children but the parents who attend the hospital. As I say, this wouldn't be possible without the sponsors, and each sponsor, we had no problem whatsoever getting a sponsor. As soon as we put it up, they came hand over fist, and they ended up with 13 sponsors. And we got, as you can see in the front here, each jersey belonged to the team was framed with the medal on it, so we only now present that to these individual sponsors that are here tonight. Okay. So the representative from Restex, Dermot. There's Fitness. McDade's Plumbing. Patrick. Buncrana Credit Union. College Cove. Northern College Cove. Northbrook Designs. O'Flaherty Fitness. DMARC Construction. Sean McDade, concrete and shoving. Franklin's. Brandy Utilities. Last but not least, Crown Stone. Also today, the water was supplied by Lady McDade, inspired in McCann. Tanks and skinnies and Lolly Rose supplied all the sandwiches and all bits of pieces. Once again, thank everybody. I want to thank Emmett, John, Joanne and Brita and Shauna for the help all during the year, just putting it all together. Because it's just not one person, it's everybody. So no matter what, how small part you played, there's a big part at the end of the day. Okay? But there's also one man here. Whose last number of years through his workmates in Dublin has raised 4,000 himself. So he has through his workmates. It's Nigel Buchanan. There's just a round of applause. So we're going to do the wee draw now in a couple of minutes just for the prizes here. And again, all these prizes were donated. The first prize from Jimmy Freen Builders is a 53-inch TV. Second prize is from Crossland Jewelers. It's a €100 voucher towards a sports bag for Then there's various vouchers from Cullen Shops, Louise and Jason Lyons for rubber products, Brennan's Chemist, Max Boot Shop, Shauna Jackson, HML Plant Hire, Franklin's, A&M Fuel, and Ennis Fitness. There's a €100 voucher from Franklin's for the Red Door. 84. That's it. That's the just when the errands will give you a TV. Alright. $46. There you go. Okay, that's all we'll draw. And again, thanks very much. And thanks very much for everybody coming. There's a bit of food over there, everybody. That's over there. Thank you, Mother. Thanks for going to do a bit of music now. Thank you, Jackie. Okay. And again, thank you very much. Two years ago, we done a wee run on Buncrana called Coastal Channels, and we're going to put it on again in the mid-September of this year. It's Coastal Channels. It's a three-route run. It's going to be in need of the extra car and CRUMLIN-Hospital comfort phone, so it's a local charity. Okay? So we'll mention it later on, good details later on. It's a nice wee route, takes you right out through the parish, brings you in through on the beach, right up to Naves Point, the whole lot. So that's just a Buncrana Coastal Challenge. One final thing, at the moment, we hope to have at least between £28,000 and £30,000 raised. Okay? We'll pay you the final figure when everything comes on.
To the county of Donegal. Donegal this time. Here's the hills of Donegal. You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or a cry of the owl banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Up to you, boy! Play-by clubs, all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having half bet. And in his shown it could be known for its multi-millionaires. And Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north and south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Let's keep those hands up. He's standing top of Errigal would give me such a thrill. And hear him say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. Cause if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.